Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Today we're going to do a bit of a sea boat on it as well. I'm going to do a boat. I like painting boats, mainly sailboats I like doing because they're quite fun, aren't they? And we can have fun with the light as well. I'm thinking, so we've got I want to have a boat maybe there, going this way. Oops, I've just put some water on there. Well, we're going to need some water on there, but not that kind of water. We need some painted water. And anyway, I want to have a boat around there. I'm thinking the way the light would sort of go across. I'm sort of umming and ahhing about the lighting of this, really. I'd like it to, you know how you get like a glow of sort of light sometimes on the top part. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway, let's put some stuff on there. So we've got a few colours. Black and blue maybe. Get sort of a greyish blue. And some white. Get some white out of this. Going to go for a greyish blue, and this is going to be, I'm going to try and get some drama in this one. I'm going to attempt to. So we'll have our horizon sort of here. We'll go for above so I don't want my horizon to be halfway. I want it to be above or below halfway. So I'll go with there. Some more colour. Remember, when you're using, because this is just acrylic, I painted this just with acrylic and let it dry. I actually put it on a radiator to speeden the drying process up a bit. You could use a hairdryer as well, of course. The reason I do that is because if you don't let your acrylic dry properly, it starts pulling up. It lifts off the page. It's horrible. So I always make sure. My screen was just going to turn off then. My recording wouldn't have worked. Let's get this show on the road. So the sky. So I use my hands quite a lot when I paint. Especially when I'm using the gouache. I actually do when I paint in oils now. It's a nice tip that I got from Turner. He uses his hands all the time when he painted, and it just helps with effects and things. So I might leave it at that. I don't know. Maybe a bit of red in the horizon, because I don't really want to go crazy with the sky. I might pick up a bit of red though. I go for a warm horizon. That could help actually. It's nice, bit of red in the horizon. Something about that, and then now just trying to make sure I've got that straight. It looks straightish anyway. And now I want to start putting some water in there. So we'll get some, might get some of this green. Bit of green, bit of green, bit of blue. Bit of this old black. Green, blue, black, and white. A bit more blue, a bit more green, a bit more black. Sort of a greyish colour, greyish greeny blue. Something like that. We'll see what that looks like when we start putting it down. Start thinking about the water. I'm going to have a bit of a wave here. I want a wave that sort of goes. I'll start with this colour. Crashing here. And then we can have it sort of almost falling over there. It's already crashed here. We can go brighter when we've done a bit more into this painting, of course. Now I want to start getting some waves in. So I'm thinking about like this. Don't want to go too bright yet, because I haven't really worked out my lighting yet fully. What I need to do is do some sort of these sort of strokes, these kind of, so we can start bringing that water, moving it. Leave some dark areas, some light areas. Okay, just got a bit of movement in the water. I'll get my red back and then get that in. Want to soften that edge because I don't want there to be a hard line anywhere near there. I want that to be staying soft. So we've got a few shapes, certain areas I want it to be really dark actually as well. Need a bit more black. Just crossing over some of these with some darker colour. Trying to get it more movement in the water. So I think I'll start putting the boat in now. We've got a bit of a glow here, but it's going to be a lot more when we put the boat in. I need to put in, what shall I put in first? The bottom part, the hull, is it? My boat anatomy is terrible. I think it's the hull of the boat. So I'll get some of the, what was this, black? Should be black. Ivory black. Ivory black and some burnt umber. And put them together, it makes Van Dyke brown. And then you can choose how black you want your Van Dyke brown and how brown you want it. That's all Van Dyke brown is. Ivory black and burnt umber. So we will put in the boat. It goes along here. And we'll put a mast. I think it'd be about, put a mast in. So I've got this finishing about there, I think. And a mast at about here. Yeah, something like that. Another mast about there. A smaller one. Now I want like a bit of yellow ochre. I know this is looking a bit dark at the moment, but we'll start lightening it up as we do the painting. So I want some yellow ochre. Okay, ochre. Yellow ochre in with the ivory black. I'm getting a nice dirty colour. Maybe a bit of white in it. And here we go, where this can go. Pop there, go. To about there. And another sail above that. And we can bring this out a little bit, I think. About there. And then I want another sail about here. And then a bit more paint. Maybe it's sort of there. There. Something like that. Just grabbing a bit more water in the paint because it's not sliding as well as it was. There we go. And then another one, another sail. Goes up about there. And comes out to that bit that sticks out there, probably about there. I think that one needs to be more like that. And this comes in sharper. Maybe that. I think it's quite hard work doing all these sails. If we get anything slightly off, then we can always do that. Just get rid of it. Okay, now I can refine the boat a little bit. I want a bit more browny, blacky colour. I'm going to get some brown and burnt sienna. Burnt sienna and brown. I'm going to start putting this, giving this boat a little bit more colour. I want this as well. And that boat comes down like that and then around. With a nice wood in there. Sort of a bit of rigging. There's a pole there, there's a pole along here as well. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now, what I was thinking is, what I was thinking about was how much light I can give the boat. So I was thinking maybe just put a little bit dark there, just to line up that area. Flag. Yeah, so light. What if we gave the boat light on the sails, on the top part of the sails? That's what I was thinking. So we have like a warm light. So we could get some like red and white. Throw that in our sail colour. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Nice warm red. In with that yellow ochre. So we've got that first one. The light hitting that one. And then this. And this. And then this one. And then this bit. So the light's just sort of hitting that top part. And we can get that top part of the pole as well. Because I've seen this where the light just hits the top of trees. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting to do something like that, where it just hits the top of a little bit more red. I've just realised I haven't got the that pole that's there. Yeah. So what a bit of light hitting that. Maybe so the sun's going down this end then. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure now. Well, that's what we've done anyway. So now what I can do, I'm going to get a little bit of blue and white, just a bit of blue and white, and I can start highlighting using sort of a bluish colour. Highlighting this area. Of course, the scene is more about that, but we still need to give the dark areas a bit of light, a bit of sky. There we go, and I might just turn my page a little bit. Just a tiny bit, just so I can do this. I'm going to get some water that sort of goes. Nice, and keep it nice and blue. There's a bit of movement here. And I might tint a little bit of this. A little bit of brown and blue. Because that's kind of not really very bright, so I'm just going to do a little something. Sort of cool, cooler colour. Maybe I could do with a couple of people on the old boat. You know, I'm not sure what happens to the sky when it's red over here. So it's making me go, oh, I don't know what happens. Got a bit of red on that flag. A flag there. Yeah. So now I think I'll put in a bit of colour here. And then let's get the smaller brush. A touch of a grey colour. A greyish, what do I want, brownish bluish colour. Brownish blue. I'm going to put person, maybe there's a person there and a person here. Just put little examples of people. Maybe a bit of rigging there. A little bit there as well. Bit more of the rigging. All I need is a bit more of the red. Well, yeah, I think I'm about there for that. Don't know if I should just brighten up the this a little bit more. A bit of yellow ochre. Maybe that person's wearing more yellow. Maybe there's a person in sort of a purpley colour. Get that rigging back. Okay. Well, I quite like that. It's quite an interesting little scene. The only thing I'm thinking is I don't see the boat as clearly as I think I should. Give it a little bit of something there. bit of light and then get rid of some of it. I think this idea probably needs a bit more work. Probably needs a bit of a view actually of the real thing, but not sure whether I'll ever see a boat coming through this kind of light anyway. It's just a experiment, having a little bit of fun with it. Anyway, I think I'll call this one finished. A few big wave here, and we've got a ship catching some of that evening glow. And I think I'll call it finished. I'm always wanting to do a little bit more. I always think, oh, I could just put this on, a little bit more of this on, a little bit more brown on. Always a little bit more. Could do with a little bit of a view of someone's face. Maybe there as well. Maybe there's somebody there. Just indications of something. Okay, so there we go, we'll call that one finished. Thanks very much for watching this one. It was a bit of an experiment. And I'll see you at another one. Oh, there's one more thing. There's always one more thing. I really want some really strong red. Some really strong red just to get that bit there. There. Right, thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.